Another hearing on Capitol Hill expected to get heated over Lois Lerner's lost emails. So this is going to happen tonight as we hear that Sonasoft, the company in charge of storing all of those emails, ended their government contract with the IRS just weeks after a computer crash being blamed for the loss of those thousands of messages from Lerner and at least 6 other officials. Sonasoft even touted their safety record using the agency by name, tweeting this: "If the IRS uses Sonasoft products to back up their servers, why wouldn't you choose them to protect your servers?" Well, they meant to say servers, I think, but maybe they're typos. Maybe that's why the IRS canceled that contract. Maybe not. Vinny Troya is a certified computer hacking forensic investigator and the CEO of Night Lion Security. Great to see you, Vinny. What are we supposed to make of this whole entire mess and this new wrinkle in the story?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really sure what their strategy was saying that the email service has been canceled. But I mean, I think the bigger question at this point is, where are the off-site backups? I mean, even with canceling a certain email service, they still have retention requirements, which is to say that, I mean, the data has to go somewhere. I mean, the IRS emails can't just disappear completely.
All right, so even though they no longer, I mean, a lot of people will say, well, that's pretty good timing and coincidental that they cancel this backup service right at the same time when these Lois Lerner emails, when they suddenly couldn't find those either in the computer crash. What you're saying is, by law, they need to have even other backups, right?
Well, correct. And even according to the 2012 and 2013 audits, which were performed on the IRS systems, I mean, they were shown to have backups that were fully functional, backups that were off-site and tested to be properly off-site. So, I mean, those backups do exist somewhere. It's just a question of finding them and going after them.
All right. I want to read a portion of the 2013 IRS Fed Info Security Audit. Here's a part of that. Until the IRS takes steps to improve its security program deficiencies and fully implement all 11 security program areas required by FISMA, taxpayer data will remain vulnerable to inappropriate use, modification, or disclosure, possibly without being detected. So this is yet another problem, Vinny, right, with this whole situation. Take Lois Lerner's emails out of the equation for a minute. You actually believe that all of our personal information with the IRS is sitting right out there for somebody to hack.
Yeah, absolutely. This is actually a huge problem, and it even came up in their audit, and it was so big that the auditors decided to call it out in the executive summary. I mean, the IRS is ignoring really basic fundamental security procedures, like even updating their systems. You know, as you read the audit report, you'll find that there were several critical vulnerabilities that lasted or that were in effect for over a year before they were updated. And the requirement by FISMA is to have everything fixed within 30 days. I mean, it's the same as, you know, if you get a security update on your computer, you're supposed to run that update and everything will be fine.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about the amount of personal information that the IRS has on all of us. And, oh, by the way, they can make mistakes, but we can't. Vinny Troya, thanks so much for your expertise.